Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review this FreeStyle Shark Clip. This is the very first freestyle on my channel. I saw it on Facebook not too long ago and figured it was fun.
It's time for fun with watches with your friend, the Watchdog. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. It's time for fun with watches.
Let's start with the wrist check. I'm wearing this Islander ISL 155, possibly for the last time, as I just did a comparison video with the watch that Grogu was wearing, the Wish 2 at 9012G. So now that I've reviewed the Islander and did my comparison video, I have to send it back to Island Watch. Grogu said he is watching a Life Day movie about Anakin Skywalker and Padme Amidala's first Life Day together. Sometimes Anakin was happy, outgoing, and clearly in love. Other times he was sad, moody, and prone to anger. It was called the Bipolar Express. Alright, let's get this watch open. Comes in this box. The only thing we're killing is time and not trees, because this box contains 40% post-consumer material. So that's a California thing. So here's the watch. It comes on a little stand, kind of like a Casio stand or a Timex stand. And it gives you some features there. And one thing it says is limited lifetime warranty. We'll go over that in a little bit. It's not all it's cracked up to be, that's for sure. This is the first freestyle watch on my channel. I had never heard of them before, but I guess they have been around since 1981 and marketed themselves as a surfer's watch. I lived in California for a good 12 or 13 years, but I lived in the Central Valley, which was nowhere near the beach. I was never part of surf culture, nor even wannabe surf culture. This watch is extremely lightweight and you can barely notice you're wearing it. What makes it a surfer's watch other than the fun colors is the 100 meters water resistance and the hydro pushers, which means you can use the pushers underwater. Instead of a buckle, there's a clip, so you don't have to worry about fraying strap holes. The movement is very basic, but still has a perpetual calendar and dual time. At the time of this review, this watch cost $70 US. I purchased it with a $10 discount during a Facebook promotion. This watch comes in two main colorways. For me to mention them all, I chose the Surf City as I found it the most visually appealing. I put together a random sampling of 4 additional colors on the more masculine side. There's a black one if you like to keep it simple. If you want something colorful but more subdued, there's Cool Shore, Green Tea, or Sea and Sand. Visit their website to see all the colors. I'll leave a link. The watch is 40 millimeters if you measure at the tips of the pushers, but 38 millimeters at the case. It's 44.5 millimeters lug to lug. It's 11.7 millimeters thick, including this bezel. Has a 20 millimeter lug width with no taper and weighs 31 grams on the supplied nylon strap. So it's super light. And we do have a bezel and it's held on by 4 little screws. Then there's some writing on the bezel. It's kind of hard to read. Let me zoom in a little bit. It says night vision up top. Then it says 300 feet on the bottom. Then we have the dial. It says Shark up top because that's the model. Then we have the pusher labels. We have mode, light, start, stop, and reset. Then it says FreeStyle on the bottom. And then we have the dial with the time. And this is the main time mode. And we see we have a little PM indicator. We can set it to 24-hour time, but it's not a toggle. You have to do it in the settings. That's the day of the week. And we got the hours, minutes, and seconds. If you want to see the month and the day, you just hit this top button, and now we see it's December 8th. And then it switches you back to time automatically though. So if you don't read it very fast, it just goes back. Then we also have dual time. And there's time number 2. And then you can also have a dual date. So I don't know why you want a dual date, but you can have one if you want. And as you can see, went back to time 2, hit it again, and then we'll be back at time 1. Then hit the mode button again. Oops, went too fast. We have alarm mode. Then we have stopwatch mode. We have countdown timer mode. Then we're back to time. As you can see, every time you hit the mode button, though, you get a little title card first to tell you what it is. I don't think that's really necessary. It just seems to be a time waster. You can tell what it is just by what's on the display. But that's what it does. If you want to set the watch, if you want to set the time, just make sure it's in time mode. And then just hold down this button for 3 seconds, and then you're in set mode. Then you can set the seconds, hours, minutes, AM, PM, or 24-hour mode. Then, of course, the year and the date. So this is a true perpetual calendar because you do set the year. I'm not going to set everything. Just hit the reset again when you're done. Then the other stuff, we all know how to use it. We all know how to use an alarm, a stopwatch, and a second time. Then the case is fairly thin, and the lugs slope down pretty good. It wears nice and flat on the wrist. It's pretty small. Then let's go over the case back, and let's go over this lifetime warranty thing. You see what it says there? Service center repair only, do not open. So basically what they're telling you is if you open this watch, your lifetime warranty is void. And so what happens when the battery dies? Well, they're expecting you to send it in to get the battery changed, because I'm sure you don't have a service repair center next to you, so you have to mail it in and get the battery changed. That can't be cheap. And this is a $70 watch. So if you end up spending 20 to 30 bucks to get a battery changed, is it worth keeping this lifetime warranty? Because the lifetime warranty is pretty limited. If you damage the watch, they're not going to cover you with the lifetime warranty. So basically, the lifetime warranty is really going to only cover if the movement breaks, because it's not going to cover damage from the pushers or from too much use and all that stuff. So you're probably better off just opening it up and changing your own batteries, and because it seems like this warranty is just a way to get you to send it in for batteries. I mean, you can buy you can buy 10 batteries on Amazon for $5, and they want you to send it in just to keep your lifetime warranty on a $70 watch. I don't think so. But anyway, here's the rest of the case back. Gives you the model number, since 81. And then there's the website. Then 100 meters steel case back. Then also tells you what the different pushers do. And then we have the strap. The strap is a nice looking strap. It has all these fun colors. Then it has these little leather patches here. It says Shark Clip here. Then it just says Shark here. And they call it the clip because of this buckle, which is a clip. And so the nice thing about that is you don't have to worry about holes fraying and everything like that. And the bad thing, though, is sometimes it's kind of hard to get it undone. Plus, sometimes it's awkward to put it on. So I don't know if I'm a big fan of the clip. Then also, it says, if you look at this thing, it says it's a nylon band. But if you look at the website, it says polyester. I guess there's not much of a difference between nylon and polyester, but whatever. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. That looks nice. That wears nice. It sits nice and flat on the wrist. And they claim it will only fit 8-inch wrist, but if you look at how much strap I have left, it will definitely fit 8.5. So I went ahead and stretched it all the way out, and I was able to get 4 fingers underneath. So I went ahead and gave this to Joe Haynes Silver approval, even though they still claim 8. but I think you can do 8.5 no problem. We're not in the loom room, but here's the night vision, which is what they call the backlight for their watch. And as you can see, it's somewhat similar to Timex Indiglo, and it does a good job of letting you read the watch in the dark without it being too bright. This is not a light that shines, but rather a true backlight. So I'm very happy with the night vision. What I like about this watch, it looks and wears nice. You can use the pushers underneath the water. The night vision light is a true backlight and makes it easy to read the watch at night. And it does have a whole bunch of fun color selections. What are my gripes and groans? If you remove the case back to change the battery, you voided the lifetime warranty. And I'm not a huge fan of the clip. I find it somewhat difficult to use. I'd rather have a more traditional buckle. There's no 24-hour toggle. You have to set 24-hour mode in the settings. And do we really need this title screen every time we switch modes? It just seems to slow everything down. Do I recommend this watch? This is really more of a style over substance watch. If you like the style, you could do a lot worse for 70 bucks. However, if you don't care about the style, you could do a lot better for 70 bucks. Well, thank you for watching my review of the FreeStyle Shark Clip, and I'll be back with another review or unboxing. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. If you like this watch, I'll leave a link to FreeStyle. I do not have an affiliate with them, but tell them you saw it on Fun with Watches, and you never know. Maybe they'll send me one of their other models. I doubt it, but you can try. And I'd like to thank my Members Choice members. There's 13 of you last time I looked, and the Members Choice watch has been reviewed. And it looks like you've all seen it. So as soon as the review goes live for everybody, I'll put the watch up for sale. And then we'll get another vote out. Bye.